The arena hums with anticipation, a low, electric buzz spreading through every seat, every corner, every heartbeat inside the building. The lights narrow, the ring glows, and all eyes lock onto the center of the storm. This isn't just another fight. This is a proving ground. In one corner stands Jeron Ennis, undefeated, explosive, and widely feared. A fighter who doesn't just win, he dominates. Every performance, a message. Every punch, a warning to the entire welterweight division. Across from him, Karen Chukhadzhian. Calm, calculated, unorthodox. A man brought in not for hype, but as a challenge. A fighter with movement, angles, and the kind of awkward rhythm that can turn even the most dangerous opponent into a frustrated hunter. The referee calls them in. Final instructions, eyes locked, gloves touch. The bell rings, and instantly the contrast is clear. Ennis takes center ring, composed, balanced, switching effortlessly between orthodox and southpaw. He watches, studies, measures distance like a tactician preparing for war. But Chukhadzhian doesn't engage the way most do. He moves, constantly, circling, slipping, refusing to be a stationary target. Every step calculated, every motion designed to disrupt rhythm. Ennis fires the first real statement, a sharp right hand that cuts through the air and lands clean. The crowd reacts. But Chukhadzhian doesn't fold. Instead, he answers with quick counters and disappears again into movement. This isn't chaos. This is strategy. And early on, it's working. Because for the first time in a long time, Jeron Ennis isn't just fighting, he's solving a puzzle. As the early rounds fade, the rhythm of the fight begins to take shape. Ennis pressing forward, Chukhadzhian circling endlessly. But pressure always tells a story. And slowly, Ennis begins to write his. He increases his output, double jabs, sharp counters, and sudden bursts of power. A clean double left hand snaps Chukhadzhian's head back, drawing a roar from the crowd. Moments later, another right hand lands, then a hook, then a body shot. The impact is clear, the message is louder. But still, no collapse. Chukhadzhian absorbs, adjusts, and keeps moving. His footwork becomes his shield, his survival built on angles and escape routes. Every time Ennis closes the gap, he pivots away, firing quick combinations just long enough to interrupt momentum. It's not flashy, but it's effective. For Ennis, the challenge deepens, so he changes tactics. Instead of chasing recklessly, he cuts off the ring, stepping laterally, trapping space instead of following movement. And when he gets close, he punishes the body. Short hooks dig into the ribs. Uppercuts rise through the guard. A crushing right hook halts Chukhadzhian near the ropes, followed by a vicious uppercut that sends a ripple through the arena. The crowd senses it. This could be the moment. But Chukhadzhian survives again. He fires back, a defiant combination before slipping away. And suddenly, the narrative shifts. This is no longer just about domination. This is about endurance. Because while Ennis is clearly in control, Chukhadzhian is proving something rare. He can take the power, and he's not going anywhere. The later rounds arrive, and with them, a different kind of tension. Not explosive, not chaotic, but heavy. Because now, every punch carries fatigue. Every movement demands more energy. And every second inside that ring feels longer than the last. Ennis, still composed, begins to press harder. He sees the slight slowdown in Chukhadzhian's legs, the smallest crack in the armor, and he attacks. A sharp right hand lands clean. A left hook digs into the body. An uppercut snaps through the guard. Combination after combination, relentless, precise, powerful. Chukhadzhian is forced to the ropes. For a moment, it feels like the end. The crowd rises, sensing a finish, but somehow, some way, he escapes again, barely. And in that moment, something changes. Chukhadzhian stops just surviving and starts firing back. A right hand, a quick left, a body shot of his own. It's not enough to win the fight, but it's enough to remind everyone he's still here. Round 10 becomes a battle of will. Ennis continues to dominate exchanges, landing nearly half of his power punches. The accuracy is staggering, the control undeniable. Yet there are no knockdowns, no dramatic collapse, only resistance. The final round arrives. Both men dig deep. Ennis pushes forward one last time, focused, relentless, finishing what he started. Chukhadzhian, exhausted but unbroken, stands his ground just enough to hear the final bell. And when it rings, the result is clear. A dominant decision victory for Jeron boots Ennis. Still undefeated, still rising. But tonight, he didn't just showcase power, he proved patience. And across from him, a fighter who showed the world that sometimes the greatest victory is simply refusing to fall.